Montague, Assistant Director of Archives and Antiquities for the state of Arizona. And I'd like to thank you all for joining me here for this historic occasion. On this date, April 4th, 1989, we commemorate the 35th anniversary of what is probably the longest-running show in television history, Wallace and Ladmo. Newcomers to our state might wonder, what's all the fuss about? But to those of us who grew up here, the Wallace and Ladmo show is as much an Arizona institution as bolo ties and cactus candy. Many of us remember racing home from school to watch the show and wishing that someday, somehow, maybe we might win a coveted Ladmo bag. Often imitated, but never duplicated, Wallace and Ladmo were doing comedy 20 years ago that late-night stars of today are just now getting around to ripping off. Renowned film director Steven Spielberg was even quoted as saying, "They were my idols." And so, we commemorate their 35th anniversary here at the Hall of Fame Museum with a special Wallace and Ladmo exhibit.
Told you we should have gone to the zoo.
Fascinating memorabilia. In fact, I'd like to share some Wallace and Ladmo trivia with you right now.
Who's he talking about, anyway?
Who cares? There's supposed to be refreshments later.
It's the Wallace and Ladmo 35th Anniversary Special, brought to you in part by Peter Piper Pizza, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Khalil Bottling, and Taco Bell. Ready, gang? Here they are, Wallace and Ladmo.
That's nice.
Well, Ladmo.
Yeah, well.
35 years. Hi, everybody at home. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thanks for tuning in.
Nice to see you. Tonight we'll be looking back. We'll be looking ahead, and we're glad you're with us.
Hey, wait a minute, where's Jody? She's supposed to be here, too. Jody! Hey, Jody, come on here. We need to hear with that. All right. Woo!
And here she is, the newest member of our show, Jody.
Yeah,
Yay, Jody.
I've got all of these prizes to give away in the studio audience.
Well, good. But first, let's meet the band. Yes, he's back after all these years. Mike Condello. Mike was on the show from 62 to 72. And here he is Commodore Condello in the Salt River Navy Band, lead guitar player with Hubcap and the Wheels. Appeared as a regular on The Ladmo Show, The Wallace and Ladmo Show, Teen Beat, Take 5, and all the stage shows. Mike Condello wrote our theme song, Hee Hee Ha Ha Ho Ho. There he is, Mike Condello. And now, Mike, introduce the members of the band.
Well, first of all, over here on keyboards, we have Carrie. And Carrie used to sing with us at stage shows ever since she was 9 years old. By the way, Carrie is Wallboy's daughter.
Thank you.
And on bass, here we have Ray Traynor, a good friend of mine, talented musician, songwriter. He plays about everything. As a matter of fact, he plays the flutes that you hear every day on the theme. Ray Traynor. And on drums, my pal Rich Post, who I've known it's so long. He used to give me rides home from school because I was too young to drive. Rich Post. By the way, both Rich and Ray were original members of Hubcap and the Wheels. And back to you, oh boy.
We'll be hearing an original song from Mike later on the show. Right now...
I wonder who that could be. Come in!
Try 35 of these. I just came by to tell you.
I think this is the most flagrant misuse of primetime television I have ever seen in my entire life.
Well, thank you.
I can't believe that my Uncle Richard would allow this travesty to take place.
Well, he's going to stop by later, so you can ask him about it then.
Yeah.
You know what you're missing right now on PBS?
No.
Huh?
No.
I could be home watching the life cycle of the snowshoe hare, but no, no. However,
Yes?
in hopes of elevating the artistic quality of this production, I have a poem that I'd like to recite.
Gerald has a poem.
Oh,
Wait a minute, hold it. Gerald, we have to keep the pace of the show moving. Now, we have either time for your poem or we have time for Ladmo and Jody to give away these prizes.
What kind of a choice is that? What are you talking?
Let's let the kids decide. How many want to hear Gerald's poem? How many want Ladmo and Jody to give away prizes? Ladmo and Jody win, Gerald loses.
That's it. I'm out of here. I'll walk.
so long. Here we go.
Oh, thanks, Tony. Very nice of you. We're going over to visit with the studio audience. We're going to find some lucky seat winners. Ladmo has a giant Ladmo bag to give away.
Yes, and you have a seating charge.
I certainly do. Ladmo, would you hold just for a second?
I got 2 microphones now.
You never know who it is going to be. We'll find out right now as Ladmo goes up that aisle right there.
Right here.
To your right.
All right.
To the 3rd row.
1, 2, 3.
Whoever's sitting right on the aisle. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Alice Cooper! 35 years to get this. And I remember you when you were the Spiders. Remember that, Coop?
You introduced us to television, and I'll never forgive you for it.
Thank you, Coop.
So, Jody, what do you got to give away?
Well, I have this stylish yet functional commemorative 35th anniversary T-shirt, hat, and Tootsie Rolls. Ta-da!
And golly, I wish we had time.
I think we should
All
take
right,
the
okay.
time.
All right. Over to this aisle right over here, Jody. Okay, up that aisle to your left, the 2nd row. Again, who's sitting right on the aisle?
Well, that is you, sir. And what is your name?
My name is Red McIlvaine.
Not
Red McIlvaine. Yes. Red McIlvaine. Red McIlvaine coming all the way down from Vegas. He used to be on Channel 5, the Red McIlvaine Show, and KPHO Radio, and it's good to see Red again. All right, Mike, take it away. We'll be right back. Mike Candello.
What?